Hey friends, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Revelations. In the previous episode, we completed the main story, but now we are here, 100% complete. It took time, it took effort, but we're here. We now have access to Desmond Miles' journey in the lost archive of Subject 16, Clay's story. And now, that's all we have left. And also in the previous video I released, besides the last episode, there's going to be like the movies. The lineage, which was the beginning of Ezio's story, where he was watching his father do things in operations before he became an assassin. His father was in the movie. That was all it was all about, Giovanni. And then it was the last part of Ezio's story, which was Embers, where he was living with Sofia in Italy, and he sadly passed. And we saw the ending of Ezio's story. And lastly, I put in the multiplayer cutscenes, which are in this game. And I stitch them up into one like consecutive like video, and that was that video. It's completely optional, and all of them is optional anyway. But like that, in like in terms of content of the game, it's all extra stuff. And yeah, it's time for Lost Archive. Everything's 100%ed. We are good to go. Let's begin the Lost Archive of Assassin's Creed Revelations. Alright. Let's do the first one. Wow. All 5 stories. Let's go in one. Here we go.
Incredible. This must be the core of the Animus. No simulations, no environments. I can't even feel my own body. Everything's just raw data. So am I still me, or am I some kind of computer program?
And these are super cool. Check that out. I really enjoy this DLC. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it adds a lot to the story, and it's visually beautiful with its simplicity. Kind of reminds you of the Black Flag Observatory. What's going on here? Feels like these are like Portal vibes almost. Not quite, but almost. This lighting is really good. Those black bars will appear from time to time.
Home. I was born here. The farm. Yeah, they called it the farm. My parents, 24 couples, some kids, a community. Hidden away.
It's cool.
Small houses in the Black Hills. Right. The clear skies, wood smoke, wind, the stink of gasoline, generators running day and night. I remember. We lived simply, almost like nomads, so far from everything, ready to pack up and go at the drop of a hat. If we were discovered, if they found us.
They found us. I dig the music. Very different from the main game. Whoa, that's a long way down.
The farm. It wasn't much of one, was it? Not a proper farm. We grew some food. I don't remember any animals, though. Maybe a few dogs.
Out there. What the... Interesting.
The assassins. I was born into it. I didn't choose. It was like a birthright. You are an assassin, they told me. What did that even mean?
Yeah, it's been going on for so long. I mean, if you're born into it, you don't really know what's...
Ever since I was young, they never stopped saying it. You are an assassin. You are an assassin. And this is our creed.
This is our creed.
Nothing is true.
What did that mean? A world without purpose?
I'm gonna get a thumbnail shot. There's so many in this DLC that I want to put as a thumbnail. I can only put one.
Everything is permitted.
Everything is permitted?
And they will not stop until every one of us is dead.
Yeah, I believed for a while. But I never understood. That's the trouble when you're born into something. Belief without understanding. Everyone was so serious. Scared, too. All that talk of assassins and Templars. The end of the world.
Took me up. It's the first door. Let's go in.
Live by the creed, Desmond. Empower yourself.
My goodness. Okay.
Every man has his limit, I guess. I can't remember when I stopped believing. When I stopped caring.
Yeah, I'll come back here later and get the cubes, because I want to learn the layouts
It all
first.
sounded so stupid. I couldn't hear the word Templar without laughing. Assassin? Forget it. An ancient war, they said. An endless struggle. But I never cared. Who knew it was possible to bore a kid with war stories? I guess I was lonely. Alone in a crowd. If I could have told them that, maybe they would have listened. If only I could go back. If I could tell them I'm sorry.
Oh, it's the main room. Alright, we're back on Animus Island. Now we're gonna do the second one. That one's complete. This one's next.
Memory sequence archived. Recalibrating Animus idle parameters.
The morning bell. God, I hated that. Ringing 5 days a week just before dawn. Up before the birds. Me and the other kids.
Come on, Desmond, get up. No lagging.
Exercise. Mandatory. A dip in the creek to get clean, then oats with butter and apple juice for breakfast. Ugh. I must have walked 1,000,000 miles before I was 10. But it was nice. I liked those days out in the hills. The hush, the open air, the deep dark of the forest. Crunch of boots on the dry ground. Can you see Rapid City from here?
No, that's much further east.
Rapid City. Okay. Yep. And this will destroy all your blocks. So it travel manually. This.
What is this war about? What are we fighting for? They never told me much. Just enough. They kept things shrouded. An air of secrecy. For my own good, they said. So we stayed hidden. Away in the Black Hills. If anyone ever knew who we were or what we were doing, there'd be trouble.
They're everywhere, Desmond. They have their hands in everything. Politics, war, finance, high-tech,
Yeah,
agriculture.
it's crazy.
People are asleep. And while they dream, Abstergo builds a nightmare.
Abstergo. The first time I saw that name, it was on the side of a bottle of ibuprofen. Mom laughed when I asked her about it. Can't get away, she said.
We pick our battles, I guess. So many to choose from.
She told me the average American household contains 3 dozen Abstergo-owned products at any given moment. If you tried to purge them from your life completely, it would be a full-time job. So this was it. The global conspiracy Abstergo. Fingers in every pie. Governments, corporations, universities. Mom and Dad made it sound so scary. But it didn't feel scary. An enemy has to have a face, but all I could see was a bottle of painkillers.
Damn. He just didn't believe him. Well, it changes. Yep. This almost feels like dreamlike. It's really strange. But I like where the way it's going.
What scared me was the training. Sweat, tears, bloody lip every once in a while.
Focus, Desmond, focus.
How far were they going to push me?
Strength, speed, agility. No excuses.
Couldn't stand it. What was the point? For years and years, I thought some major catastrophe was on the horizon. I didn't know what to expect.
One day you'll understand. You'll see all this unease will be worth something. I promise.
If they'd been more open with me. If they'd shown me things, taken me places. Maybe it would have made more sense.
So trippy. Alright, we're back here. And for the third chapter out of 5.
Memory sequence archived. Recalibrating Animus idle parameters.
I wanted out. I wanted my own life, to live my own way.
And he was forced into it. He didn't want to be a part of it. The life chose him, just as it did to Altair and Ezio. It chooses you. You do not choose it.
"16 years old. And where was I going? No idea. Just away. That's it. That was the plan. Not much of one.
Damn.
They never guessed what I was doing. Because I didn't know what I was doing. I just walked right out. Someone realized I was gone. They shouted. I started running.
Desmond! Desmond!
I just ran and ran and ran. All that training was finally worth something. God, it was so dark when I left. And the forest, endless. I didn't dare take the roads.
Desmond? Where are you?
Mother, calling out, begging me to stay. But I wouldn't. I followed the hills down until I hit a stream. I followed that to a river, and from the river to an old access road. hours that day. The summer sun keeping me warm well into the evening. Found a clearing after dark. Fell asleep beneath the stars. Never had a quieter night. Not before or since. Walking, too scared to hitch a ride. What the hell was I doing? Lost in the Badlands for a day, felt like a week. Endless ocean of wrinkled earth. Can't believe a place could look so dead. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die here. Finally met some girls from Illinois. So bubbly, so kind. One day drive to Omaha, another to Chicago. Then somewhere, someone said to me,
If you've got nothing, you go to New York. That way, if you leave with nothing, people don't ask why. And if you leave with something, you are one lucky son of a bitch.
so that's where I went. New York City. Into skyscrapers and subways. To filth and folly. Into the maddening crowds.
Woo! Alright, that was chapter 3. Wow. No words here, no words. To chapter 4. Chapter 4, Metropolis.
Memory sequence archived. Warning. Memory leak detected. Recalibrating Animus idle parameters.
Back to work when the sun goes down. Brooklyn JMZ into the city. Transferred Washington Square, down to the Triangle.
Made it. I like the imagery on the walls.
Rising from below like the living dead. Into the sun, the light shocking my eyes. Walking those 10 minutes between the subway and the bar always felt so good. But that feeling never lasted. Some days the city's a vampire. It steals all your best moments. They come and go in seconds and fade away. You went...
Oh, got me anyway.
End up remembering only the worst.
It moves a lot faster. Yes. I made it. Oh.
Tending bar at Badweather. I just walked in and they handed me a shaker. Took me on for my ravishing looks. I think the owner had a little crush. My winning smile.
Hey, what's that drink you invented?
I laughed at my past, laughed at my family, joked about everything. Even the end of the world.
Had it last time?
Shirley Templar?
Shirley Templar, what's in it?
The usual. I just had some gin.
Right on, photos.
Oh, yeah.
There was a big dream floating out there. And every night I saw people dreaming it. I don't know how they did it. It takes as much money to smile as to pay rent in this place.
Weird.
The more I missed my family, the more I hated myself for it. I told myself I wanted a new family. I wanted to start over.
That's...
Hey, Des, you going to the after party?
Nah, I'm a little out of it.
Lights, action, bass drum. Mind-numbing. 124 beats per. Twice the speed of a beating heart.
So where are you from?
He was raised in a cult or something like that. You know, out west.
My parents were conspiracy freaks. They live off the grid, in the woods.
Seriously?
God, they all look so good. The girls in their skirts, batting eyes, beads of sweat. Everyone was so beautiful in those flashing lights.
Okay. Time for the last chapter of Desmond's journey.
Memory sequence archived. Warning. Recursive idle state instability. Stack overflow imminent.
It's different.
After 9 years of being away, my old bitterness was back. I was tired again. I didn't want to admit that moving forward might mean taking a step back. But the shine of the city had faded. The freedom I felt was hollow without old friends, without family. And then they came for me. Abstergo. They had been looking for me. I couldn't believe it.
Mr. Miles.
Yeah? I spent half my life trying to forget everything my parents taught me. Everything I thought was a lie.
Desmond Miles?
Yeah, what's this about? And suddenly, I wanted it all back. All that training. All that time. But I couldn't. Those days, they were gone. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sake.
We know who you are. What you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. You've got something my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
Bastards! In a few short months, my life changed forever. I know my easiest days are behind me, but I don't want them back. Not now. My name is Desmond Miles, and I am an assassin.
It's the area in the first Assassin's Creed game. That was kind of wild.
I am an assassin.
All right. We did it. It's all the chapters. And these are just for looks. But we have the Lost Archive next, and it's the last thing we have to do in this game. See, it takes your save file and it can break it. So here we go. I have it backed up just in case. Master goes an experiment through the NMS program on 17 known test subjects. This story is of Subject 16. Memory 1. The end is only the beginning. Animus Island? is weird. This is a form of an Eminence Island. Looks very similar in some way. This is Clay's. I like the doors. These look so cool. Real?
So, we're in agreement. Reach your goal, then get out of there.
So creepy.
The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the day.
This is really unsettling. This is...
we all got up and marked our favorite jobs on the board. I'm going to be an astronaut, Dad.
Did you hear your son? The kid wants to be a spaceman.
This is so trippy.
Clay Kazmarek, few are offered the opportunity I now give you.
What am I playing at the moment? Huh? So I'll go over there then.
Prove yourself, novice, and you will be one of us.
What? Oh, down here.
Together we will defend the free will of humanity from those who would steal it.
Ability activated.
The Order. Memory 2. Huh? What was that about?
We are not public figures, and never submit ourselves to the hollow quest for fame. We move through clouded spaces.
Oh, down here.
Beware the easy path. Knowledge grows only through challenge.
Oh, I see.
You're retiling the roof at noon, Clay.
But I'm working on a history paper.
Let it slide. The foreman's son just finished engineering school and he's pocketing $60K a year. Now that's where the money is.
Ah, sneaky.
They will throw obstacles in your path to distract you, but never lose sight of your goal.
Oh, I see. Temporarily. Interesting. New mechanic. Interesting lighting. Ah, here's one. It's good to at least tell you what area they're in. No, I don't know if that's the area that I currently collected in, or just the level. Oh. There we go. Oh, jeez. This is a freaking horror game now?
You have proven yourself worthy. Today, commit to uphold the pillars of our creed. We are assassins.
Memory 3. Abstergo.
Break into Abstergo, gather the intel, and get out.
Abstergo, hold the line. Marnie, can you take my kids tomorrow night? I have a date. Don't say that so loud, I'm at work. But seriously, with my luck, I'll be home by 7. Hold on. Abstergo, can I help you?
Weird. Where'd I go? The visual art style for this DLC is pretty damn good. Simplistic, yet very, very... Whoever designed it knew exactly what they wanted. That's just, I don't understand. That's so unsettling.
For centuries, we've been fighting a war against the Templars, a secret society dedicated to controlling mankind. Abstergo is their front, the source of the invisible hand that circles the globe.
What am I looking for?
Alan Ricken's computer. I need more data about a program called the Animus Project.
Oh. Alright, no platforms to spawn in this section. Oh no, I just barely clipped it. If somebody like saw this for the first time, they would not think it would be Assassin's Creed. No. This up on here, take us to here. Okay, another gate.
Ability activated.
Ah, yes, I like this one. January 2008. First quarter briefing on Abstergo Lab Facility Progress Animus Project. Vatican City. In brief. Request to allocate 25% of 960 million annual Abstergo R&D budget to the project approved. Note that this marks a 50% increase. New subterranean lab space staffed after preliminary trials of latest device iteration were successful. Device functional with low power requirements. Device mainframe is 30% smaller than previous iteration. At this rate, a portable Animus may be possible in the future. Intended ancestral memories accessed with 86.7% success rate during trials. Preparations to continue transfer of assassin's skills. Search for key cartographer ancestral DNA ongoing. I'll run through these specifics in person with you next week, or in Vedic. Okay, it's like a little note, the letters or whatever. Interesting, okay. Interesting. There we go. Just perfectly. Okay. Whoa, that's cool. This looks awesome. It's so different.
Extraordinary. The amount of funding they've put into the Animus Project since the 80s. We need to go deeper next time. Find out what Abstergo's really searching for inside our DNA. I'm counting on your help, Clay.
That's the first of the 3, okay. No. I like how I can use these as like normal platforming as well.
Ability
Oh.
deactivated.
That was just to deactivate my ability.
That's my boy. Didn't know you had it in you.
Here, look.
This isn't one of the top schools.
There's an amazing programming department.
Casmerics build things. They don't sit at a desk.
What the?
Have you informed your colleagues about our sessions?
No.
Oh no, letter. These are more obvious than the other ones. Kind of weird, but alright. Memory 4. The Mole.
Where's our team being sent?
Italy, to Abstergo's new research facility. I want to know what they're after with the Animus device. Your third teammate has been kept outside the Assassin Order, waiting to be called upon.
Lucy Stillman.
She's been trained to infiltrate Abstergo. Since the age of 17, the girl has lived outside our ranks. All her ties to the Assassins have been erased.
Lucy Stillman. I know you're out there.
D-Day is February 1, 2011. You will be caught by their Lineage Discovery and Acquisition Department. They will bring you in as a test subject. Now Lucy will get you direct access to the Animus at night. And once you have enough information, she'll get you out.
Here's secret. Over here. There's. There's 20 total. Got it.
Welcome to the Animus, Subject 16.
Just like Desmond's.
Picture the pages of history, Mr. Kasmeric. They are tattered, blackened, almost illegible. Useless to all but dreamers. Misunderstood and misused by politicians. But what if there was a way to restore history's luster? To truly know its lessons? The Animus gives us such a chance.
What are you really looking for? Last time I checked, Abstergo didn't have a history division.
Very astute, Mr.
Oops.
Kasmeric. But we do own an entertainment studio. Perhaps a period drama is in production. Contemplate that while you finish your next session.
These are the images that Clay used to put in the riddles for the truth. The things he was trying to tell us, to warn us. Oh, it's crazy. That's so crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Guys, that's a locked door. Let's try up here. No, nothing there.
Can I have a rest?
Keep working and I will consider it.
You're a good liar, Vidic.
Get him back in there, Miss Stillman.
Ooh. Oh, it's this door. Okay, I see, I see. Oh. Okay. That's a good sound, right?
There is an old tale passed down through the ages, that the apple of Eden was not flesh at all, but solid like marble or bronze. They say incredible powers will be granted to the man who holds it. Truthfully, I believe such lies to be little more than blasphemy.
If he sees the apple, let me know immediately.
That's so cool. What a cool idea.
of the assassino?
Si, Ezio Auditore. Find out about this Ezio Auditore. I want his records on my desk by the end of the week.
What apple are you looking for, Vidic?
You really want me to answer that question, Mr. Kazmarek? If I did, you couldn't reasonably expect to be released at the end of this experiment.
In which river do you throw the bodies?
Is that fear I hear in your voice, Subject 16? It should be.
Should be. Interesting. Whoa.
His readings aren't normal, Miss Stillman.
Are you there, Clay? Remember, stick to the mission.
What's gonna happen to me?
Don't worry. Lucy will get you out. You're a team.
Lucy?
Huh. The letter. These are obvious, thank goodness. There's actually lore to them. Letter from Lucy to Clay. Clay, your kind words are appreciated. Work continues on schedule. Vidic is busy dealing with the execs, while I'm running experiments on Subject 15. During drills, focus on getting inside the Animus code base. I'm already investigating the archives. Don't stress about the operation. I'll protect you once you're in there. I promise. Lucy.
Ability deactivated.
We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new
What?
government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Oh.
We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom. Government of the people, by the people, for the people.
Man, Ubisoft's on some shit when they're making this. Memory 5. Bleeding effect. Ooh.
Clay Kazmarek, I, who was once called Juno, have come to show you the way. Remember, in Eden.
Excuse me?
Eve, what is this device?
Touch Adam and you will know.
What?
With William and Rebecca, I've been doing some amazing work. This is much, much better than my job at the accelerator. I'm happier, Dad.
You know, I didn't get my check from you this month.
Are you listening to me?
Do these losers even pay, or is this free labor?
Money isn't everything.
You have to support this family, Clay.
Did you demand money from Mom, too? Is that why she left?
Damn. A letter. Email from Clay's mother. Dear Clay, it's your mother. I hear things are going well for you at work. Seems like you're impressing everyone. I always knew you'd be important. It rained earlier today. I had to rush to close the upstairs windows before the bedroom soaked through. Your father's renovation is nearly finished. All these cupboards to put stuff in. Dinner will be a real party. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm emailing you out of the blue for the first time. I'm talking about rain and dinner. I'm not exactly comfortable talking to you about this. I had to drink 1 and 2 rum cokes before getting on here. But it's true. I guess.
I can see what has been, what will be.
Then what you must do is clear. Help Desmond Miles.
No. Not me. I refuse.
Thousands of years this message waited. Soon its promise shall be fulfilled. Go forth, with eyes open to all but the truth.
Oh, the truth. Like that's you. Altair. Clay is just a conduit for Desmond Miles. Memory 6. The truth.
Ability activated.
I've administered paliperidone.
Thank you. Inform me when he recovers, and we will return to work.
You have been experimenting on him for more than a year now. The man needs a long rest.
Stick to your field, Doctor, and I will practice mine.
A year? That's way too much.
How are you doing, Dad? Hanging in there? I know it's hard with Mom gone.
Our contractor's not getting any jobs thanks to this crappy economy. I haven't been to work in a week.
That's tough. I sent a check. It should arrive today or tomorrow.
Oh. Foreshadows the next area, or the final area, perhaps.
Now to get into their mainframe.
There's a secret up there. Aha! I'm so smart. Woo!
There you are, Vidic. We found a perfect candidate named Desmond Miles. His ancestral tree fits the data gathered from Subject 16's memory of Ezio Auditore. But it is quite likely that he won't seed essential details freely. Desmond is the key to the location of the pieces of Eden. Our scientists have been running tests. If we were to place just one within a satellite and angle it toward the Earth, well, Utopia would be within our grasp.
Yes, that's it. I know what Vidic wants. We can leave.
That's pretty scary. Whoa.
Lucy, this is where your background comes into play. If our experiments with Desmond and the Animus aren't going well, you will remove him from Abstergo. Take him somewhere he will feel comfortable divulging his secrets. Your assassins should do the trick. Since Desmond will be reading our emails, we will ensure that secret communications between you and the assassins go through unimpeded. Once you are embedded, I will come to pick up the Animus tapes. Make sure to look very upset. You need to be convincing. Desmond will lead you to the apple, and then you bring it right to us. We're counting on you, Lucy. You have served the Templar Order well, and we never forget loyalty. Oh, yes. Once inside their hideout, perhaps you might ask the assassins why they left you alone for so many years.
That was confirmation that Lucy was a Templar the whole time.
Lucy! Trapped.
Gotta go in this door. Memory 7. The end of the line.
Your eyes are now open. Help Desmond Miles.
I will.
They must all suffer as we suffered.
See a letter. Second letter from Lucy to Clay. Clay, I've seen the security records from the last night. You must want an explanation. I had hoped to tell you about it little by little, to get you on my side, but it's too late now. William is using us, in this war against the Templars. He doesn't think about the lives he's hurting. We aren't people to him. How can we trust someone like that? Clay, you of all people should understand. Abstergo cares about helping people. They understand the realities of the world, its limitations. But I know that nothing I can say will really change your mind. I deleted the security records. Vidic will never discover the breach. I promise to protect you, but I can't let you leave. William and the others must never know. I'm sorry. Lucy. Jeez. That's just insane. To me. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm? Oh, the symbols. Oh my goodness. The symbols that were in the Abstergo facility in the first game, as well as the symbols in the second game that you scan on the walls. The third one as well. Not third, sorry. Brotherhood. Yeah, look at that.
Ability activated.
Okay. Okay, so where we are. Interesting statues. This DLC is just whack. Wait, there's the other thing over here. Might as well get it now, so I can just getting it later. There we go. Okay. I don't want to hit those. Okay. There we go. No.
Access granted.
Whoa. Whoa. This is gorgeous. No. Oh, and smack. What is this though? Oh, over here. So strange. So strange.
Data upload initiated.
Ah. There we go. Oh. Whoa. What? Whoa. Oh my. Oh my.
DNA and memory scanned. Upload complete. Quarantining construct Clay Casmeric.
We are nothing.
Thursday, January 27, 2011, 2 p.m.
Hi, Clay, it's your dad. Pick up the phone. I know we haven't talked in a long time. I'm fixing the back porch. It's hotter than hell out here, and I could use a hand. Call me. Let me know you're okay.
Oh, the staircase. So you're telling me, like, all those visions we saw are here? Oh. Yeah, they are. That's so ominous. Then there's this. Who was there earlier? Man, this DLC is so creepy. I love it. Memory 1. The end is only the beginning. Okay, we're back here. Alright, so I gotta break the loop. I gotta find the rest of the fragments. Which are... yeah, these are all done. Just like the main game, I gotta sync this bar. And I just gotta find one more decipher fragment. And one more from right here. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll break the cycle. Yeah, we got him. All the fragments are found. Locate the back door. There's all the fragments we collected. All those cubes. They form a bridge. Okay, this way. Huh.
Your eyes are now open. Help Desmond Miles.
I will.
Don't worry about me. I've found my place, my purpose. There is another. I must help along the same path. I want you to know that what happened isn't your fault. I will always love you, and someday I hope you find what you're looking for. That was it. We did it. Clay would never ever be able to go through that door, I'm assuming. The other one, the heaven-like looking one. They go through this one. That did the trick. Wow. That was trippy. Well, alright guys, we did it. We completed all of the DLC. That being the Lost Archive and the extra content, which is Desmond's Journey. We watched all the movies that came with the games prior and now, featuring Ezio. We watched some multiplayer cutscenes, because that's not available anymore. And we completed the main game and 100%ed it. We are done with Assassin's Creed Revelations, and what's next is going to be Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. But anyway, friends, we are finished. I'll see y'all in the next Assassin's Creed game, where we see the American Revolution. I'll see y'all then.